everybody, this is Dan from Backpacking Adventures. I am back out on the Loyalsock Trail. I parked my car at the eastern terminus, at the Haystacks parking area, and I was just dropped off by Robert, who does a lot of the shuttling. And if you're gonna do this trail, oh, by the road, here comes the cars. If you're gonna do this trail, I highly recommend you use Robert. He's very reliable. You go to the Loyalsock Trail Facebook page. You can put out there, hey, I need a ride or a shuttle. He'll take you from one end to the other, or smaller sections, and even does emergency pickup. So just keep him in mind. Thanks, Robert. Like I said, I'm on the Loyalsock Trail. This is a roughly 59 point something mile trail, and it is a point-to-point running from southwest to northeast, I believe it is. I'm starting at the western side, hiking east, and they say the western side is the most difficult. The start of the trail, starting from the western terminus, you step on the trail, it's straight up. There's no flat and then starts going up. It's up for about a good, I would say 3/4 of a mile, maybe to a mile. Very rocky, very steep. If you're conditioned, it's not bad at all. But it is a very difficult part of the trail. And this side of the trail is, like I said, supposed to be the most difficult and get a little bit easier as you get to the east, but I don't necessarily believe that. This is the third time I've done this trail, and it's hard all the way through. The weather for this trip is supposed to be absolutely spectacular. We're looking at today, no rain. There's like less than 10% chance. I think it's like the highest I have is like an 8% chance overnight on one of the nights, but it's supposed to be sunny, not cloudy at all. I think until Friday-ish. But it's supposed to be in the mid to low 70s during the day and the low 50s at night. It is going to be beautiful hiking weather. My goal for today is to get to at least around mile 14-ish. There is an area starting at like a little bit after mile 14 all the way to mile 22. It's like an 8-mile stretch that is all private property, and you are not permitted to camp there. As a matter of fact, it's not really like a wooded area. It's all open, and there's like, cabins or houses or something. I mean, you'll see it, I'll show it to you. So I can't camp there. So it's either I stop at 14 and relax, or I keep going to mile 22. And it's gonna depend on how early I get to mile 14. If I get there, it's like 1 or 2 o'clock, I'll probably go on. But if it's like, 4 o'clock or whatever, I'll probably just stay there. I'm in no hurry. What an absolute gorgeous day. Humidity's low. It is just a blue sky, sunny, and cool. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm at roughly mile 4.8, and this is the Little Bear storage area or equipment area. There used to be like a little storage shed here, but I'm going to stop here for my first meal, meal one, because I only eat twice a day. There used to be a picnic table right here. It's gone. I wanted the golden ticket, but I guess I'm denied. But there's these cement things here. I don't know what they are, but I'm gonna sit on one and have lunch. I don't know if you can see it behind me. There's a deer right there. He's like 20 feet away from me. That's the second time I saw a deer, and he's not even afraid of me. I'm talking to him, and they're just sitting there. Isn't that pretty cool? So far, this trail is pretty tough. Like I said, this is the western side. It is more difficult. If you want to compare this trail to any other trail in Pennsylvania, I would compare it to the Black Forest Trail. The terrain is very similar. It's just a lot of ups and downs and rocky. And those are the main similarities. They're just as difficult. And if you look in all trails for this trail, it'll have it as moderate, not hard. It's a hard trail. Don't listen to all trails. I would say this is probably up there with Black Forest, if not the second to Black Forest. There's a lot of campsites so far. I'm probably like a mile, I don't even know, like between 11 and 12, somewhere around there. There's a nice creek there. There's a fire ring. Nice campsites here in the piney woods. And every few miles there's a campsite. A lot of them so far have been dry, but you know, nice campsites nonetheless. Mile like 14.2 or 3. This is the last place you can camp, I believe, before you start. It starts all the private property, which is 8 miles, and it's about 2:53, so it's almost 3 o'clock. In order for me to be able to go and camp legally, it would be 8 more miles, and that's about 4.5, 5 more hours. So I'd be like 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'd be rolling into camp, and there's no guarantee that camp would even be good. So there's water here. I camped at this site last year. It's a really nice site. So I'm gonna find a nice place to hang my hammock, and I think I'm gonna stay here and I'll just relax and just hang out for a while and chill. Well, camp's all set up. It's only 20 after 3. So I guess I'm gonna hang out for the next 5 or 6 hours till it's time to go to bed. I guess I'll have a snack. I even hung my bear line. I was going to get water, but I got all day to do that. I got a liter I can just drink right now, but I think I'll just lay down, maybe have a snack, and I'll just relax for the next couple hours, maybe watch a movie, and then I'll have dinner. Oh man, I just took a nice little hour-long nap. guess it's time to get up. Ooh, I'm gonna eat. Probably come back in here and relax. But it's a nice little beautiful view here from my hammock. Check it out. Well, I tell you, I'm glad I stopped here. It was about 14.5 miles for the day. But I'm kind of tired. You know, I never sleep the night before. I just don't. But I'm glad I stopped because my legs are tired. It was a really tough trail today. So tomorrow I'm going to hit it bright and early. But for dinner right now, I'm going to have my Italian style beef marinara, a little protein bar, maybe a Snickers bar. And I already had a bag of nuts here a couple minutes ago. So I was just hungry. But I've been impressed with the Next Mile meals. These are like keto-based meals. But they're just really good and very flavorful. It's just a big change from like Mountain House and stuff where all they are is just filled with like rice or pasta. So these are really good. They pack small. They're lighter than Mountain House. They have more calories overall than Mountain House. So I really like them. So when this is done, I'm just going to sit here and eat. And then, you know, it's only like 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's getting cooler out. It's already in the 60s. So I guess I'm going to hang out for a while. I don't normally hang out this long by myself at camp, but it's kind of boring in a way, but then it's kind of relaxing. So tomorrow, I'm going to be up early. I'm going to be on the trail by 6. I'm going to bang out a good 20 miles, and I don't want to really get to camp until probably 6 o'clock, 5 or 6. So that way, by the time I eat and everything, it's 7, 8, and I can just go hang out in bed for a little bit, or in my hammock, and then go to bed. So. All right, it's about 7:30 and I'm getting tired, kind of bored watching movies. Been laying here nice and comfortable though. I'm glad I stopped. 14 miles today wasn't bad. It was a tough trail though today. I got about 7 or 8 miles of private land, and a lot of that is like a road walk kind of deal. So it's going to be flat. Well, it's uphill, but it's easy cruising. So I'm looking forward to that. That's a beautiful area. I'm looking forward to showing you guys that. And with that, I'm just going to leave it, and I will talk to you tomorrow.